Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel. Indeed, here at commaik. 2 months ago, I built this water pit in my basement to manage the incoming water, to collect water in it. A sump pump with an integrated float switch should remove the water, then pump out through a garden hose. Now I have noticed that the pump no longer shuts off automatically. Furthermore, the pump rattles and makes noises as if it's about to explode. Obviously, I made a big mistake in the installation of the sump. Done. If you want to know what went wrong and how I will fix it, stay tuned. Starting. Basement in a house built in 1900. The exterior walls have been waterproofed. Nevertheless, this basement was always damp as water seeped in from below after heavy rainfall. To collect this water, I installed a sump in the corner of the basement a month ago. Sump built. The water can collect in the drainage pipe and is pumped out with the pump has been automatically drained. Currently, I am directing the water through a 3-4 inch garden hose outside. In the top right, you will find the link to the video, or just look below. The video in the info box. There, I will link you to the relevant product links as well, the playlist for my project. In the last few days, there have been very heavy and prolonged snowfall and rainfall. The water is rising from below into the basement again. This morning I noticed that the pump does not shut off anymore after it has pumped out the water. It is pumped out of the sump. The pump is also making a very loud clattering noise. Something is not right. I took the pump out of the sump and disassembled it on my workbench. There the problem became apparent. Although I placed the pump in the sump on a brick, sucked in small stones from ground, these stones have got caught in the pump and caused some damage. The pump sucks the water from below into this area. The small stones then got stuck under the impeller and settled carefully and gently on the sides. The impeller in the pump was scraped. Some also, corners have broken off. Here at the plastic casing, the pressure was so high that parts of the plastic casing has broken off. That is, of course, very annoying. I have the suction power. The pump was simply underestimated. Although the pump stood 10 cm above the ground, the suction so strong that it sucked in the small stones. If you want to replicate this project, make sure to install a filter between the pump and the ground, or position the pump more than 10 cm above the ground. I tried to repair my pump. For this, I secured the broken parts with tape. Behind the tape, I filled in a special adhesive. This hardens completely and is waterproof. I sealed the hole in the plastic casing in the same way. I will now reassemble the pump. Before I place the pump back into the sump, to solve a second problem that became apparent to me due to this incident. I had chosen this pump model because it easily pumps the water the 5 can pump 6 meters up. Unfortunately, this pump does not have a check valve. As soon as when the pump shuts off, the water flows back from the garden hose into the sump. I originally assumed that only the water from the riser would flow outwards. Unfortunately, that is not the case. The pump is clearly below the surface. As soon as the pressure decreases, all the water runs out. Due to the negative pressure from the garden hose back down into the sump, that makes it 25. Instead of the calculated 5 meters, I will take the opportunity to install a check valve. I specifically and carefully chose this small check valve for the project. The valve has 3 to 4 threads and is made of brass. The disc and the spring inside is made of stainless steel. The seal is made of NBR. This is a synthetic material. Rubber with chemical resistance and high abrasion resistance. This valve so it lasts a long time. In order to screw on the adapter for the garden hose, I still need a double nipple with 3-4 inch external threads on both sides. The matching ones. You can find product links in the info box below the video. After I have reassembled the pump, the good piece goes back into the sump. The pump has been running smoothly for a week now. I placed a second brick underneath. The elevation prevents any further stones from being sucked in. However, the remaining water level stays the same, now a bit higher. This is not a perfect solution yet. I need to come up with something better, but maybe you have a good tip for me. Write to me leave comments and give me a like if you enjoyed the video. I'm already looking forward to it for the new gardening season. This year, our pool will be completely remodeled. The outdoor kitchen is to take shape and the WPC terrace will receive a new substructure. Above all, however, I am looking forward to expanding my irrigation system. If you don't want to miss any of this, then make sure to subscribe to my channel now. See you soon.